Hey guys, welcome back to the Running Sim Challenge. I'm Landros, and if you got through the first episode, Audrey Chadwick is no more. We're now here with Marnie Larson, who is taken over and basically the same sim, but we need to have her now start introducing so we get some contacts in the town. When social goes down, she's going to want to actually be able to fix that pretty quickly with a phone call. So this time in the Switch, I didn't change a massive amount. I did change the hairstyle and I changed the outfit, but I didn't change the hair color, which I was going to do, but I thought I would save that. As you guys are going through the challenge and playing along with me, remember, you can never go back to the same look. You can never go back to any of the same things that you had before. So if you've changed your outfit, it may have been your favorite outfit at one time. You'll never get to use it actually again. So you always have to keep things fresh. You can never go back and repeat something. So keep an eye on what you did for the hair. Now, if you change the hair, but then you change next time the hair color, I could actually see that working, but I would try my best. There's enough in the game that we could try different things. So I would try to actually change everything altogether. Looks like she's doing pretty good here at City Hall, finding some people to actually talk to. I didn't realize that they all showed up here. I didn't know it was a hot spot, but apparently it is. Remember, your first night in town, you're not truly allowed to actually do any type of hacking. So really all I want her to do is go out here and just get a few friends, get a few people that she can talk to. The tourist is not probably my best bet. Honestly, I'd rather just steer clear of tourists. Um, Typically you do see a lot of people show up over here in the different parks and whatnot. So I'm going to go talk to this crazy guy over here. I'm sure he's a blast. And I think she's got quite enough people here in her friend list that at least for the next few days that she's here, we shouldn't have any big problem um, making some contacts should she need to build her social. That's really all I'm doing it for. I don't really care if she has a lot of friends. I just want to make sure that if she has social drop really low, I want to be able to go back and fix it pretty quickly. So again, you're welcome to go after families and relationships and all that. Just remember, you may not be there long enough to live through it or to deal with it. So I would probably steer clear of it. But that's just me. Again, the way you play it may be a little bit different than the way I play it. Alright, it looks like there's some people over here at the grocery store. I wonder if I need to stop by and get anything. I don't think we really need anything, but instead, let's just go and see. That's tourist. Kind of want to steer clear of the tourist again. I'll go introduce myself to Mary Soto, which, believe it or not, was one of the random names that came up on my list. Yeah, not Mary Soto, it was Amy Soto. So, it wasn't the first name though. It was one of the ones down on the list. I just happened to remember it when I saw it. I was like, "Isn't there a Soto in this town already?" And there is. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably more people that she knew in Starlight Shores. So she's done pretty good. What I really need to do now, this is a great place for her to come over and hack as well because we've got some empty tables we could use. I don't know that there's anything over here. While she goes and talks to these people, I'm just going to have her just introduce herself. This is her local. Let's go ahead and say hi to her. Let's go look at this place. I think they do have a spot in the back where you might be able to. Yep, she can come over and hack here sometimes. So there's two spots right next to each other. Looks like you ran out of people to talk to, didn't you? I think you did. Let's go talk to her real quick. She's coming out now. Let's go over here and actually say hi to her. Um, Skill wise, you can learn whatever skills you want to learn. So if she wants to go after athletics, we can. We can let her go do that. You want to learn a new recipe, that might happen. Probably not going to spend a whole lot of money for it. Um, Tell you what, why don't we go ahead and go on down to the gym and let you just work out. You can't really do much else. I do want to take a look and see. I want to see if we can find a couple of other places. So far, I found two good places that I can hack. One outdoors, one indoors, or somewhat indoors. I believe you can also do it at the library. Might have an empty spot. It may or may not. Most of them already have computers. So this is one I thought there might be the possibility we get a desk, but I doubt it. I don't think there is one. Nope, doesn't look like it. Up here, not so much either. Since she wants to actually learn the athletic skill, I just figured let's just take advantage of this first day. We can't really do much else. I'll let her do that for a little bit. And then if she wants to go meet these guys over here, that's fine. It's not a big priority for me, but hey, the more people she knows, better chance you'll have of actually contacting somebody that's available to talk when she needs them, and not leave her hanging half the time, which happens a lot. They'll tell me, "Oh no, it's too late. Don't call me, or call me back in 3 hours." Okay, she took the one treadmill you wanted. Well, there are three. You do have other options, but that's fine. All I really wanted to do is just get this knocked out. I'm just earning some points for her. I can't really use the points. One thing I did not go over in the first episode, and I will tell you now, I haven't put it in the rules, but I will put it in there. I gotta go ahead and make a note of this because I'll forget it. So if I don't do it now, let me just put this down real quick so I know. All right, University and World Adventures and Into the Future. Are you allowed to do any of that? Yes. But you probably don't want to. If you send your sim off to university, yeah, you could take the welcome kit, you could take the test, you could go to university. You're still under the same obligation that you have to hack 5 hours every night. So from the hours of 9 to 7, she would still have to go out and hack during that time. If she got a spike or she got that spike from the agency, and she has to move, and she's at university, she has to immediately drop out of university, head back home, and then she has to head on over to the new town. So you would basically waste your money because more than likely she's not going to make it through an entire week at university. Well, we made it through a week of Starlight Shores. So yeah, you could possibly, but that's entirely up to you if you want to do that. Same thing with World Adventures. If you go on a World Adventure, if you go to China, you're welcome to go do the tomb or whatever, but you've got to hack for 5 hours that night, so make sure you have energy. And then as soon as you actually get spiked, wherever you are at your World Adventure, you have to go ahead and hightail it back home because your 4 hours. Basically, they start immediately. Well, when you've hit the phone to return home, you go home immediately. So that doesn't really count too much. But yeah, you can do it. I probably wouldn't if I could get away with it. I'm going to send her over here. She's already run for enough. She's got the skill like I wanted. I don't really want to make her all pumped up and get her all buff and whatnot. I don't mind doing the treadmill because it'll slim you down, but I really don't want her bulking up like you do on the weight machines. So you'll see me probably not do that so much. But this gives her something. Usually the first day in town, since you can't hack, you might as well do some, work on a few skills that you might like or you might do. I just think that would be kind of fun for you. So it's interesting that I played with this sim because this is typically not the sim that I would make. I did it all random. I just took whatever came up from the game. Normally I go with the same standard pre-made, and I just kind of tweak that one and turn it into whatever I want. But it was fun doing this random so that nothing actually was done for me. I had to do it all on my own. This lot doesn't come in straight against the road, which I probably should have gone in and fixed. And I could, but it doesn't have to. Really, I'm coming over here to see if they've got any potions that she might use. Those invigorating ones would be actually pretty good for when she's actually staying up late at night, especially in the beginning. You can't really stockpile and hold anything in your inventory for very long, so when she moves... Is he wearing flippers? Okay, my gosh. All right, Roscoe. I like Roscoe already. So yeah, she's going to go ahead and buy this one, and if she has the invigorating one, we'll keep it too, but it doesn't look like we have it. Can you become a different personality or different occult personality? Yes, you can. So if you want to turn her into a witch or a vampire or whatever, you're free to do that. You just have, like I said, you just have the same restrictions on you that you would have everybody else. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I'm going to say no to it at the moment. We're going to go ahead and buy this item, and I think I'm going to buy some Wolfsbane, and I am going to buy the Spotlight Mushrooms, believe it or not. I'm going to go ahead and buy them for now. And while she's here, let's go ahead and have her research a little bit. I do want this skill to kind of get learned or get mastered, or at least get a little bit. If she can, at the very minimum, learn the... you want to take a class of that? I might do that, and I might do that too. If she could at least learn the plain invigorating one, that would work as well. I could do it. The first one she's going to learn is going to be the Vial of Bliss, and that's a good one too. So I wouldn't mind having that. Just though that way she can come over here, she can just drink the potion instead of having to go and make a phone call and talk to somebody. So that's kind of the ulterior motive here. You don't have to do this, by the way. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to do it just because I kind of like it, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do. Um, all right, let's go ahead and see. If you guys are here still, I don't see you chatting. I don't. I mean, it may be too late for you guys. I don't know. It probably is. I am doing this a lot later than normal. I normally don't chat. Don't stream nearly this late, but just for some reason tonight, my days and nights are so messed up, and I figure I might as well just stay up and do this while I was in the mood for it. I've got the other videos I did this evening all uploading at the moment, so it's going to be a while for those to actually be able to do anything with them. So I figure why not? And then for those of you who get up tomorrow morning, you got quite a few things to watch if you choose to, if you didn't happen to catch the streams. All right, there we go. We got one Violet Bliss. I'm going to go ahead and have her mix one more, and then we're going to head out to go eat. I love the diner here, the pirate ship. Oh, I don't want to mix it. I want to actually just research. I want to learn one. I wouldn't mind mixing one, actually, but I don't think she's got anything. Oh, she does. She does have the stuff that she needs. Now, I think she can plant this already. I really do, but we'd have to go home and get that done. She can't do it on this lot. However, what we're going to do is we're going to take her out in just a minute. We're going to go to the diner, have dinner. There we go. Let's go over and eat something real quick. Hopefully she learns the next potion, which should be the invigorating one. I'm hoping she does. And if she does, that's really as far as I have to go. No, she didn't learn it. It's a level 1 potion, by the way. I think it's a level 1 or level 2. So it's not a hard one for her to learn. But I would really like for her to get that one mastered so we could make a few of them. Anytime this lot populates in my world, I would actually come over and use it. But I'm not going to buy her an alchemy station because it's really just a waste of money. Well, not really. I mean, it would pay for itself, hopefully, if we can do more things and have those potions available. But, you know, that's beside the point. Now, all this stuff here right now, I can keep it in the inventory as long as I want. But when I get caught, I've got 4 hours to clear everything out. So I've got to get all this stuff out. You can plant it at your safe house. That would be one way that you could get rid of it, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go back home tonight, and we're going to plant what we can. Some of this, she doesn't have the gardening skill enough to plant it. In fact, I don't know if she can plant. She might be able to get these guys, but the spotlight mushroom, I know she can't. But I would like to keep the inventory as light as I can, as often as I can, and just keep thinning it out. All right. Once you're out of here, we're going to send you home. Yeah, you are a little tired, but really, I'm going to try to keep you up as late as I can. So really, I don't care that you're that exhausted. At this point, I just want to actually keep you up, keep you working, get you on a day and night schedule. This is the only bad thing about the challenge is that when you come in to the game, you always come back in at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning if you move the way we did, or really if you move anyway. So you're going to always have to kind of rework her body clock and get her set up to where she can stay up and do this on the hours that you need. It's not bad. It just adds to the challenge. So, like I said, these potions will help out a little bit. I can't keep them. I can't stockpile them and take them with me to the next town. So make sure you don't overproduce if you're doing this. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go find a spot. Now, the problem is when you have zombies, you're going to have a whole bunch of people coming out here. We're going to go ahead and plant these guys. I'd like to make a little area where I could enclose it with a garden eventually. But let's go ahead and just take... Oh, wow, she's got 3 of these. All right, let's go ahead and plant all these. You might as well just plant everything so we just don't have anything left in our inventory whatsoever, as long as she's got the skill for it. And I think you do. These basic ones they give you are the lowest level. This one, obviously, she can't plant, but she's about to learn a little bit of gardening real quick, so this will help us out. We'll have her go to use the bathroom, take a shower. Again, I know she's tired, but I'm trying to keep her up as much as I can just to get those days and nights on a schedule that would work for me. We can't hack tonight, so we're kind of safe. Tonight is just kind of a night to get prepped. This may be completely and totally a huge waste. You never know. But then again, we may be here long enough to actually harvest it. I don't know for sure, but we're going to at least give it a shot. The ideal thing would have been is if she was a fairy, and they did have that fairy potion because she could eventually do the bloom on it, and she could grow these pretty quick. So it is a possibility I could do. If you're in Dragon Valley and you happen to get a dragon, you're free to use it. But remember, as soon as you have to leave, you got to get rid of it. You got to leave it on the ground before you leave. You cannot take it with you. So, can you buy one here? No, you can't buy a dragon. I would say if it didn't come in this world, let's just hold off. We'll buy the dragon, or actually find the dragon in Dragon Valley and use it then if we choose to. Again, you don't have to. That's entirely up to you how you want to play the game. So I'm really surprised that she has not gotten a gardening skill already. Normally, it doesn't take much to get a garden skill, and she's going to get a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, which I'm a little upset that I'm going to have to deal with that, but um, we'll take care of it when we get there. All right, get in there and get yourself cleaned up. I know you're tired. I don't want to waste that potion just yet. I'd actually rather you stay up a little bit longer if I can. This is really cheap. So what we're going to just go ahead and serve up a little bit more autumn salad. Her cooking skill's not bad, but it's not like super high. So she shouldn't burn the house down. Then again, you never know. Oh, if the house that you buy happens to come with a burglar alarm, you have to get rid of it. So um, in that case, you are going to have to sell it, and you will make money for it. But that's okay. It's one of those things that you're not allowed to have. So as soon as you purchase your house, if you don't go for a cheap one, which we're always going to try to probably go for the cheapest, if you go for one that's moderately priced, it'll probably have a burglar alarm, so make sure you get rid of it. Because that in a car, you're not allowed to have. And I would be very careful. Oh, also your computer, you're never allowed to upgrade to Unbreakable. You can upgrade it for like better graphics, something like that, but never make it unbreakable. So you always have to have that risk that it's going to break on you. I know. It would just be nice if you could, but nope. If it breaks on you naturally, of course, just leave it out on the counter somewhere or whatever, but then buy a brand new one. The only time you have to run, you have to move, is when you get that spike and you get that note that they have spiked your computer and shut you down. So, all right. I know that this refrigerator is hideous, and I really debated there for a minute there. I was going to spend the money on it, but I don't think I need to waste the money on it just yet. Let's go ahead and put this away. I know she's tired. I'm trying my best to keep her up for a little bit. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and just take a real quick nap, because nap doesn't really build your energy up that fast, and I just want to keep you to where you can go to sleep at a normal time for us, which will be completely different for everybody else. Now, the last town I played in, it was summer, and really at this point, I'm going to continue in summer with this world because I feel Barnacle Bay being an island, it would make sense to be in summer. So really what I would say is just adapt your game to however you want to play. If you want to play that world in winter, that's fine. Just turn your cheats on and turn your seasons to whatever you like. But don't make it anything different. Cat, you got to get out of my way. Oh, that almost hurt. That was bad. Yeah, you want to sleep? No, stay. Get up a little bit. Come on. Why don't we go ahead and have you just grab some leftovers for those pancakes? The garden should be starting to sprout pretty quick. I think it starts at either 5 or 6. I think it's 6. Then again, I could be wrong. I don't ever remember my gardening stuff from save to save. I always forget. I would have loved it if she would have turned into a neat sim when I randomized. It would have been fantastic because I would never have to worry about having to clean stuff up. Looks like it happens at 5 o'clock. So we're going to send her out there in just a minute. She's going to go ahead and take care of the garden. And again, I don't really expect us to do much with this garden. I don't really think it'll be here very long. Oh, shoot. We're going to have to spend money on a fence because they're going to have a full moon. Well, no. I take it back. We won't because... we might. Full moon starts at 6 o'clock and the zombies could come right away. If we get off the lot before, then we shouldn't have to worry about it and they won't eat all of our plants. I don't like it, but you know, what can you do? By the way, I do want to check my options. They shouldn't have changed. I've left everything pretty much the same. Aging's the same. This is the same. Yeah, all this is good. This is basically how I want it. Those are my standards that I used. I showed those in the first episode, so nothing changed. It should be exactly the same. All right, let me go ahead and get her to take care of this. We'll clean everything up. Again, she's going to probably learn gardening in just a second, like right there. She's got new things that she could plant, and I'm going to go ahead and have her do that. Do I want to do it this morning? Yeah, I probably do. Let's just go ahead and get her to get that out of the way. All right, go ahead. Like I said, I do not expect us to keep these plants for very long. I think we're going to end up moving before they actually get to harvest stage. But at least we've got them out of the inventory, and they could produce some stuff for us to use, whether it's in our food or whether it's just in our alchemy stuff. So that's fine to do if you choose to do it this way. Alright, now this takes a long time. I hate having a big garden in The Sims because it does take a while. So she may or may not really do much with this. I may have her focus really on the wolfsbane and let the rest of it go. That's really that's really the most important part for this that I really want to keep is wolfsbane. And she's got three of those. Alright, your hygiene's going to go down pretty quick. So what we'll do is go ahead and have you clean yourself up real quick, and then you're going to head off to bed. I don't want to make the bed, I want to sleep. Let's go to sleep real quick. And so that's actually all she needs. Gardening is an easy skill to max. It goes up pretty quick. I don't really care that she maxes anything. I'm just doing this because I have the ability to. So it's a change from the Vagabond Challenge where I wasn't allowed to do this. Here I can do it as much as I want. I should have actually had her weed the plants, but I thought she'd do that when I said tend the garden. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that real quick, because I don't want it to get too far out of whack. Let's go tend to the garden, go pay your bills, which they're coming. No, I don't want her to hang out. Stay away. Oh, our bills are $90? Wow. I guess we do have a little bit more than I thought. I was kind of thinking we were a little bit more broke than that. I didn't know we'd had that much. Alright, this is our full moon, so yeah, I'm either going to have to get off the lot by 6 o'clock, which is going to be hard to do if she's this tired, or build a fence. A fence wouldn't be that expensive, I don't think, but I really do hate that. I do hate that. See, she's too tired to do this. Alright, you know what? There's no way I'm going to make it, so we're going to go ahead and build the cheapest fence I can get, which, that's porch fencing. I don't know if this one works. Does this work for, well, it would. It's cheap. It's $7. The taboo bamboo fence. That's not the same, is it? That's the one. I was going to say that's it. Oh, no, that doesn't stop anybody. Monorail fencing doesn't change anything. The dead hedge, would that stop a zombie? Because that's pretty cheap for 5 simoleons. I've never tried to go this cheap. I usually go for like this fence right here. It's 16 versus 10. Let's go with what we know is going to work. That way we're okay. I tend to like it to be these little posts like this, so that's why I do it this way. Let me give her just a little angled part right here, and this way we have a little room to work with. Okay, I need you to get out of the way because you're in my way. I wonder, can I go all the way to the end right here and she can still get to it, or is she going to stomp her feet at it? Let's just do an angle just so I know that she doesn't. Okay, and you should be okay from here. Let's see, go here. I could get away with just getting rid of one of these, couldn't I? We'll just do a little... We'll do a little angle, so why not? I got to give her a gate so she can get out of this stupid thing. Otherwise, she's stuck, and I can't do anything with her. Is this the one I want? It doesn't look right, but I mean, it does fit that one. It fits the theme. What about that one? Oh, that was not right. This one fits too, but I really want to go cheap. So, $70? Can you change the color of this at least? I hope you can, because I really want it to look the same. Yeah, you can change it. So at least it will match for the most part. So there we go. All right. So we've got a protected garden. It cost us money. I hate that, but what can you do? All right, let's get you out of here. I know you're exhausted. The nice thing is, I now don't have to worry about zombies. This may be a waste of money. I kind of think it is. We're going to lock this for everybody but you, because I don't need anybody else in there but you. And we're going to get rid of your... I probably should have made you do that. I shouldn't have used the, the hand of God. I should not have done that. Should have made you do it on your own, but that's fine. All right. We're pushing it. We really are. But really, if you get to bed by about noon, maybe by about 11, you should be okay. With all the things you'll probably need to get done before you leave. She'll probably need to eat and go to the bathroom. Don't really care so much if she gets another shower. Since she just got one, we can always wait. So we're going to go to the bathroom. We're going to go grab some salad before she goes out tomorrow. And unfortunately, like I said, I've got this potion, so it won't be a big thing. And I don't need to stockpile and hold on to it. So if I really need her to use it, I'm okay with it. I'll go ahead and do it. I would hope that she could actually get some more of this... whatchamacallit, this elixirs that we can get done. I would like her to go over here if there's a possibility that she can learn one more. But I kind of get the feeling that we're not going to be able to do that. Dina Caliente has a terrible guilty secret. Could it really be true? Sure, why not? Of course it can be true. We don't know what it is, but it could be true. Now, you can kind of cheat. I'm not going to lie. You can kind of cheat with this, and I'm not going to stop anybody from doing it, but if you've got this produce, you can stick it in your refrigerator. When you move to the next town, it will go with you. So if you happen to do that, it's understandable. I get it. It's fine. You're not making any money off of it, so it's okay. You're still going to use it. You'll consume it with your food, but if you do that, that's fine. All right, it's 6 o'clock, and if we get off the lot now, we could have actually bypassed zombies, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that, especially with the hunger need. It's almost 7 o'clock. By the time you do this, see, you got to fix this before you go. So you know what? We're going to forego the alchemy stop because there's no way I'm going to make it. We'll get you to get this taken care of. Unfortunately, I'm not really working on the hunger as well. I wonder if you have time to make the bed, because I don't know. I just get a really strange feeling that we're not going to be here long. I really do. I may be wrong. I didn't really scope out as well. There might be a place closer to us. I don't think there's anything in Founders Beach. I didn't see anything. I didn't look over here, to be honest with you. But I remember this lot has a bunch of empty space. There's no actual desk. So... well, there is this, but there's not a chair. There's already stuff on it, so we can't really use it. So it looks like the art gallery is out as far as a viable hacking location. Over here at the library, yeah, there's a place over here. We could go over here and do it tonight. You can't use the library computers, but you're free to use your own at the library. So make sure that you take care of that. It'll make it a little bit easier. This challenge is called the Running Sim, and it's basically your sim is on the run. She's a computer hacker, and she's constantly on the run, trying to make it to a certain set dollar amount before she runs out of her moves. She's got 18 moves that she can make because that's the number of towns that I have in the game. So she's going to try to make a certain amount of money before she ends. Otherwise, she has to go to prison. If she does make the amount of money, then she can buy her freedom and buy it from a corrupt police official. So that's the goal. There are some rules. I did put them out. I did put a link out on the in the chat, and I've also got a link that will be going on the first video that's going to be uploaded. Right now, it is in the process of being uploaded, so hopefully it'll be out there. Hopefully by tomorrow morning, and then you'll have all of them. But the WordPress is actually there, and I've got it actually. I can't repost at this moment because I'd have to flip off of this screen, but I do have it available there for you, and it has pretty much everything you need as far as what she has to do. Alright, she should find the closest place to hack. Good, she found a place that was closer than where I was going to go. Alright, she got about a 30-minute late start, which wasn't bad. Oh gosh, that's not good. Um, this is where we could end up leaving pretty quick, so you don't know if you're going to have a whole lot of time. I don't know if I did well by actually getting those potions. And like I said, this one, I'm kind of scared to actually hold on to it and not use it. It might be a waste. But then again, it might... Oh, shoot. We're done. All right, so go ahead and stop. I'm going to save the game real quick. So this episode didn't last very long. She's going to be out of here. She didn't make much money. She just got caught. And that message that we just got just tells us that now they're on to her. So we've got to leave. So basically, this is the fun part of the challenge. You may or may not be there very long. First episode, we were there for nearly a week. This one, we were only there for 2 days. So at this point, once you get this message, her computer's broken. She can't use it. We got to head to the house. We've got 4 hours. So look at your time. You're at 10:03. She has until basically 2:03 a.m. to get out of town. So she's got to get out of Dodge. Let's go ahead and send her home. Get out of all of her inventory. And it's time for us to get on the run. And this is what happens. So you just, you never know how long you're going to be there. You may get lucky and be there for a week. You may be there for a day. And you may end up be there for like 3 weeks. Who knows? But spiking of the computer happens so randomly that you just never know. Unfortunately, we just lost the use of this potion, which really ticks me off because I spent I spent like $70. This was a total waste over here. My idiot self did that. Now, what you need to do is before you do anything, you've got to actually go ahead and you have to clean up the house, make sure it is completely set and ready for before you leave. You cannot have anything dirty. You cannot have anything broken. Everything's got to be out. The only thing that you can leave out broken is your broken computer. So you can go ahead and put that out. Make sure that you go ahead and clean up these dirty dishes. Empty out your trash if you've got any trash, which she does. This potion, she's got to leave it for whoever is there. So whoever's lucky gets to come over here and have this house next. They get it. She doesn't even get to do anything with the garden. She's got to get out of town. So, wow. It didn't go very long. Alright, did you clean everything up? Nope, you still have to do this. Stop it. You cannot fix your computer. You just lost it. We didn't even recoup the cost of it, so we just lost money here in Barnacle Bay. It was a total waste of our run, but that's fine. That's what happens. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead once we're done. Let me see, just double check. I'm still within my 4-hour time limit. Everything's clean. I really wasted money on all of her upgrades, which is pretty much what I expected. Alright, let me go roll for her random move and see where she's heading out to because I have no idea. And let's see. Oh, I know now where she's going. Let me go see where that is. Town number... Oh, Lord. Alright, so I know where she's going. Let's go ahead and take her. I'm going to take her out by the bend. That way it's easier for me to move. Go to Edit Town. I'm going to, save it real quick. But yeah, this is how fast the challenge can go for you. It may be something where you're here for a while. It may be here that you're very, very short. So this will be a very quick one. So bye-bye Barnacle Bay. We hardly knew you. So at this point, I'm going to take her out. I'm going to save her. We'll actually see kind of where she is on the household fund, see how much money she has. Last town that she had when she was at Starlight Shores, she left here. She had 24,569. Now she has even less. She's got 23,573. So we're not doing good. We actually did really bad based on this episode. So what I'm going to do is wrap this episode up here. When we come back, we'll be moving over to the next town number 3. And looks like Marnie Larson will be no more. We'll have a new identity and we'll be starting over in a new place. So guys, thank you all so much for watching this very short episode of the Running Sim, and we'll see how we do in episode number 3. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. If you're sticking around here tonight, I'll probably be back in a few minutes. Talk to you later.